Hey everyone. It is not very often that I get as excited about a software as I do with Trigify. So I just wanted to make a video about it because I think the founder of Trigify, Max, has been doing a great job building this product and building this company. It started first as you would be able to pull people who had open jobs and there was news and things like that, which you could still do that inside of Trigify. It's great. It still does a lot of this stuff. The I think the craziest thing that Trigify can do is you can monitor a person's LinkedIn profile, an individual LinkedIn user, like a contact, and you could also monitor a company page and find all of the people who are interacting and engaging with the content. And then on top of that, you can filter by their title and their seniority and all of these things so that you can reach out to people who are engaging with. So this is a list of 2,000 people who are engaging with my content. So these are all these people who are engaging with cold email content. And if you wanted to sell cold email services, well, I would say cold email software would be the best thing to sell to these people. And you'd be able to reach out to these people. And so this, you can upload and add new profiles of people that you want to monitor, but then you could also listen for certain topics. So if I put in here cold email, I would also be able to search for people who are talking about cold email. So Patrick, I know he just posted this. I just saw it. Cool. Josh Braun posting about cold email. Then you can find these people who are posting about cold email, and then you can target them as well too. You can filter, and then you can send all of this stuff to Clay. And so again, here's how you could set up the triggers and everything. And so I think just real quick with the engagement, I think the way you get what they liked, you get what the post was, you get their title, you get a lot of things that you'd be able to filter by. And then you can select all of this stuff. And then you can get AI signals, you can enrich it, you could save, and then you can export it to Clay. I'm not sure if I'm really doing it justice by making a video like this, but the setup is so easy. You literally could just come in here and you can just add another profile. And so I'm just going to say, I'm trying to think of somebody's profile I know off the top of my head. So linkedin.com/in/cold email. That's my friend Andrew, but he hasn't posted in a little while. So I wonder what we'll get with this. And we can just throw this in. It's literally this simple to just set up a profile, and then we're going to monitor them daily. And then we can sync it, and then we can put smart tags on here. It helps you identify the social interactions, which we're not even going to get into now. And then I can find anybody who's interacting with my stuff, push this to a Clay table, and then I can get anybody who's interacting with Andrew Elseker's stuff and then push them to a Clay table as well. Now, when you're running this play, I would be aware of a couple things here. So one, people are currently doing this right now. They are taking my LinkedIn engagement and they are cold emailing people who engage with my content. One, I'm making a video about this. I'm totally fine with that. The thing I would just be careful of is if you are targeting another bootstrap founder who's put a lot of work into their content, and then you are selling the same exact thing that they sell over email, I don't like to do that. So anytime I use this data, I'm never doing that. We will target very large enterprise companies, and then we'll target people and then we'll just go by topic, and then they're not selling the same thing. I feel like I don't like using this when you sell the same thing as a person who is you sell the same thing as the person that you're targeting the engagement of. So for instance, one person was targeting all of the people who are following me, and they were selling their Clay course. All the content I've ever created about Clay is absolutely free. Kind of scummy that you were selling a Clay course, right? So that I would say is my one caveat with this. I like to keep it to topics and finding people who are interested in topics and then not trying to sell them the same thing that everybody else wants. But I just wanted to show this as a platform because I think the engagement is wild. These are all of my posts. It's all of you get the post here, you get their title, you get what they did, they liked, they commented, whatever. And then you can listen for certain topics as well too. Whoops. And then here you can even listen to more topics and then filter for things. And it's just a crazy tool. I think everybody should check it out. The first day Max showed me this, we paid immediately. I really like this as some outbound campaigns. And In our GEX Wrapped 2024 doc, when we look back on outbound, I think in 2024 we're going to say that social signals are for sure the signal of the year. This was it's so effective to be mining LinkedIn for this information and then targeting people. It's really, really great. So I hope everybody checks it out, and give Max a shout out from me.